Welcome to Police Simulator Patrol Officers Open Beta. This is episode 1 here at Unity Gaming Group, and we're going to go ahead and get started with a little bit about the Open Beta. The Open Beta actually went live on the 9th. That was 3 days ago? 2 days ago. And so we're going to go ahead and talk about that a little bit. And we're going to jump in and we're going to take a look at some of the new things and see what's been fixed. If you've seen my other video here, you've seen it pre-open beta. And wow, the train wreck that was. It was bad. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at it right now. So give me just a second here to switch that on over. All right, so here we go. Fellow officers, we're excited to announce the launch of our first open beta, now available on Steam. The open beta is your opportunity to get early access to the upcoming patch. Help us identify possible new bugs and test potential new features before the final release. Now, in the first recording, the first episode 1 that I did earlier, I did do that, but there were a couple of hang-ups with they wanted system information for crash that we had, the crash reports and all that, and I had to go through all that. And I didn't have it precompiled ahead of time, and I didn't edit out certain sensitive things that you might see in your system information. So I'm like, well, I better go ahead and just delete this and start again. That being said, in order to get into the betas, it's real easy, actually. You're going to go to your properties on your Steam, like you come right here and you go to properties. And then you just come down here and you're going to find the betas. And then you're just going to find it here, pull it down, and then it'll do a small patch, and then you'll be good to go. So, anyways, right here. See, click Properties, select the Betas tab, choose Open Beta, and then there'll be a small patch. And when you're ready to switch back, just switch it back to none, and then you're good to go for the actual live game. Now, this is something that you should probably read. I mean, it's fairly clear. If you've ever beta tested before, you're expecting everything that's said right here, but it says, warning. You're about to play a version that hasn't been fully tested and may not be fully stable. This version can be updated at any time without prior notice. If you encounter any issues, please report them on our Discord to support us to fix them. Crossplay is not supported in this version. I can tell you just from what I've done the Discord thing, and it's not that hard. Once you're signed up as a Police Simulator fan on their Discord, you're going to see the beta channels as well as where you can report at. You just choose the what you are, if you're PC, if you're whatever, and then put down the information. It'll ask you for a few things actually, and then it'll reroute you to an actual site where you actually have to upload their crash reports from your app data, your local app data. But anyways, so let's just go through some of the updates. All right, the update 18, Open Beta 1. Floating cameras, yes. Illegal items and drug states, there's more. New drugs, new items. NPCs entering the tow truck, that is fantastic. I've actually seen that in the last one. It was very nice. So as the tow truck is about to leave, the NPC should enter it and drive off. That is true. Before, when you did it, if you hadn't released them or let them go, they wouldn't get into the truck. And if you didn't, or if you did let them go, they wouldn't get into the truck. They would just stand there and then vanish. It was very peculiar. It was odd. So at least now that's working as far as I could see. But we'll see when we get into the actual game and start looking at it. So bug fixed. Most common incorrectly assigned CPs. Bug fixed issue where district highlights lose focus when hovering. Bug fix glass reflection artifacts, blinkers activating, floating lamps, city billboards overlapping, cancel tow truck and arrest transport, animations playing twice, that's fixed. Minor styling adjustment to avoid clipping in ID widget. Visual artifacts on damaged cars. Unmarked gadgets were unavailable in the garage. Yeah, well, I couldn't even get the unmarked vehicles to show up in the garage, so this is a bonus right here. NPCs attempting to enter non-existent vehicles. I haven't seen that one yet, but I'm sure that it's probably very odd looking. Okay, we got lane-specific speed limits. That's been Reduced slowdown effect caused by lane-specific speed limits. Okay. Bug fixed where callout acceptance decline didn't work as the button assignment to switching gadget was overlapping. Oof, that could have been a problem. I never had that problem, but apparently it was one. Bug fixed issue where players could change the other's cosmetic and gadgets in the garage. Change each other's. Oh, I see. So if you were in multiplayer and you had somebody else playing with you, you could run in there and turn their patrol car into a pink delivery truck or something. Bug fixed crash when clients change gadgets. Never had that problem. Bug fixed visual artifacts around the characters standing parallel to glass. Okay. Bug fixed trunk animations not playing fully. Okay. Bug fixed several crashes, especially involving ambulances. The ambulances. I mean, in the last video I did before the beta, the ambulances would come running up, and then they either wouldn't make it all the way to the scene, or they would get blocked by traffic, and then nobody would run out here and help you at all. They'd just sit in the middle of the road and do nothing, or they would like try to crash into something and be halfway into another vehicle. Yeah, it was interesting. Further minor bug fixes and performance improvements that are not mentioned here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here and take a look. We're going to do a highway patrol if it's possible. I don't know what it's going to actually let me do because it crashed last time, but I think I was open patrol. Might try to reproduce that bug too. Although it's weird because, I mean, getting up behind somebody in the far left shoulder of the highway is a little weird anyways because it's really a dangerous place to be. So, I don't know. I'm a little mixed on that one. All right. I wish they'd get rid of this and just have it like a list in the top right or something. Or, you can look at it once you get to the main menu instead of having to go through this because this is not new unlocks. It hasn't been new unlocks in several different playthroughs. So, yeah, it's just the same stuff all over again. That needs to change. Alright. So we come over here, find continue. Do. Okay, I have no idea what my shift assignment is because. So I guess we're just going to assume it's highway. Because that's usually where I end up anyways. Oof, God, those are ugly. Can we go back? Hello? Go back. Yeah, alright. Hat. There it is. There we go. That's better. Oh, where am I going? There we go. Alright. So it looks cleaned up. I think the textures look a little better too. Things look a little sharper than they were before. This is our holding cell area where you can actually transport your prisoners here, or you can simply call for an arrest wagon to come out and pick them up for you, the paddy wagon, so to speak. And there's my highway. Yeah, this is a highway patrol. This might be open patrol too, so we'll find out in a minute. Alright, let's turn off callouts first. Make sure that's not on. Alright. Take a look here. We got headlights. We got blinkers. Do we have an emergency flashers? I can never get the emergency flashers to work. I'm sure they're there somewhere. Alright, lights. Sirens. Looks pretty good. Alright. So let's get out here on the road. First things first, we're going to want to take a look at just to see how everything's doing. you know, in the ways of traffic patterns and things like that. All right, so coming up on the road, we're merging. Really wish there was mirrors. Should be a mirror on each side of this screen, so you can see what you're coming up on. Oh look, I already got an offender. I really should use my controller for this, but I'm a keyboard and mouse player, but it's very touchy. Now we could pull this guy over for underglow lights. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that's a bad spot to try to pull over. Really? All right. Oh, that's what I'm trying to do here. What's going on? Normally, what I would do is I would pull up the computer ahead of time, but it didn't seem to want to work, so we're just going to go ahead and do it. They didn't use a turn signal. That's what we're going to talk to, and I'd have a flashlight out too. All right, driver. Driving, not using a turn signal.
Because you didn't use your turn signal when you were supposed to.
I'm pretty sure you didn't use your turn signal either.
But you're probably right. I probably didn't.
Let me see your ID and, if available, this vehicle's insurance, please.
Sure, officer. Here you go.
All right, license is valid. Does not have a gun permit. Not sure that really looks like her, though. Registration is valid. Does that really look like her? I suppose.
I have to fine you for failure to use a turn signal. It will cost you between $60 and $150.
Ooh.
Should have stayed at home.
You can leave now. Have a great day.
So I wonder if there's even a general tools. There's no flashlight. There it is. All right, so we can do that. All right. Ooh, underglow lights. Dang. So touchy. So touchy. And I have damage off, and now it looks like I don't. Ugh. Broken windshield, underglow lights.
I've detained you because of your car's underglow lights.
So what? People like me drive in style. It looks amazing.
Doesn't matter. You can't have them. All right.
Show me your driver's license and, if available, proof of insurance, please.
Yes, officer. There you go.
All right. We got a gun permit on this guy. Valid license. Registration looks okay. It's a 4-door. Russell Takahashi. Or Takahashi. All right, we can give that back. All right, issue violation for the car for a cracked windshield. Where's it at? Broken windshield.
A I'm giving you a $250 ticket for driving with a broken windshield.
Great. And I don't have a lawyer at hand.
All right, we're going to issue the island for the car, underglow lights.
I'm gonna have to fine you with a $200 ticket for driving
A
a
big
car
chunk
with
of change
underglow
right there.
lights.
Is that it?
Oh, baby.
Can I go now?
Everything's fine. You're good to go. Bye.
Another one with underglow lights. Of course, now we got to deal with this broken freaking car. Doesn't look broken, but it is. It's smoking. It shouldn't do that if it's not, I don't know. I don't like the fact that it smokes regardless on if you have the damage off on it or not. Seems to have gone away though, so who knows? I'll bet when I stop. Matter of fact, let's see. Doggone it! Yeah, that's way too sensitive. Controls. Well, there's part of the problem right there. Every time I adjust the steering on this, it reverts back to 1. It should be like way down here. I have it down really low on purpose. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's still smoking, see? And that's with damage off. If we look at settings, I think it's going to be under game. Yep. Gameplay, casual mode's on. Ignore car damage is on. But it's still smoking. There shouldn't be anything to indicate car damage. But I'll go fix it because it's going to drive me nuts. That's better. Alright, just checking it out here. Yeah, that's much better. Although, might have something to do with the dead zone too. Maybe I have to adjust that too. Should just try to find a post and go repair the vehicle. So it's not bugging me. The highway traffic seems to be right. Alright, we're going to try something else here because, yeah, that's driving me nuts. Alright, controls. Aiming and steering. Okay, let's see. Determines the dead zone the right and left sticks are. That's as good as it gets, it looks like. Dang. Well, it is what it is. It's very sensitive, I guess is the best word I can give. Alright, let's do a commercial vehicle stop. Jesus, so abrupt. Let's protect myself here a little bit. Let's pull up the computer. Alright. Angela Curran. Latino. Valid driver's license, gun permit, open warrant, no. Alright, so at least that's good. Make sure nobody's coming.
We're carrying out a routine check today. Please follow the procedure.
Sure, officer. How can I cooperate?
Let's start with your ELB or ELD.
Please show me the logging device and your vehicle's cargo information.
Yes, I have it right here, officer.
Alright, what do we got? Last inspection was 7/18 of 22. So that was roughly 5 months ago? Okay. Friday ECS, on duty, next break. Alright, let's Swipe over. Coins, bus tickets, city guides, and spray cans. Cargo weight of 35,426 pounds. And we don't have the portable scales that you can drop down. In the state of Michigan and the state of Florida, they have portable scales that they can keep in their car, and they can actually weigh your truck right there on the side of the road. So, yeah, it's interesting how they do that. But background check, everything looked good on that. So let's just take a look. We'll give this back, grab her regular driver's license and stuff just to make sure that's all up to speed too.
Show me your ID and proof of insurance if available, please.
Here you go, officer.
All right. Yep, that's good. Does have a gun permit, so that still checks out. And that's good. So we're good there. All right, we're going to go take a look. Normally you would check like the trailer, make sure everything's running. They're not running around with blown out tires. Check to make sure that the engine looks all right and the rig's fine. Make sure it's not emitting a whole lot of smoke or anything. Then we come back here and we take a look at this. We're going to search this real quick. Iodine. I don't think that was on the list. City guide, bus ticket, spray can coins. Let me see that ELD
Please
again.
step out of the vehicle and walk to the sidewalk.
Oh crap. I didn't mean to do that. Get out of the road. I mean, are you nuts?
I need to see and verify your logging device. Please hand it over.
Of course, officer. Here you go.
Yeah, there's no iodine on that list. Alright, so let's just take a look inside the vehicle, make sure there's nothing else being smuggled. Ninja stars. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about ninja stars. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and... Oh, doggone it. I hate being that close to the road. Let's give you a violation for commercial driver. Undeclared cargo. Ticket for
I
that.
must fine you for not having the correct documentation of the cargo. This will cost you between $250 and $750. It's fine. Have a nice day.
Alright, she's getting back in her truck. That's a good sign. Sometimes they just stand there, at least in the old game. She's, You gonna use your turn signal? Nope. Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna drive me nuts. We're gonna have to go find a post and get that fixed. Alright, let's see. Where am I at right there? We want to get there. Alright, we'll go down to the cut through. At least the traffic is flowing correctly. That is so nice to see. Alright. The lights look pretty nice too. I mean, they're nice and bright now. What are you doing? Are you freaked out? I guess. It's a way station, but that's not a repair area. Well, we can check out the way stations too, see if they've done anything with this. Alright. There's a motel right there. That's nice. No way to repair, though. That's kind of a bummer. And I'm not sure that this would be the best way to handle the parking. A lot of the times, these cruisers would actually be on the other side, and they'd be positioned in such a way as to be able to jump right on that straight road right there and pursue. And there wouldn't be anything blocking this because we'd want to see if commercial trucks aren't coming through the way station, right? If they're going through it and they're not doing it, then they're against violation when the way stations are open. Everybody that's supposed to be going through the way station should be, and they're not. So that wall there is a bad idea. It needs to be removed, in my opinion, because you can't see commercial traffic that blow by the way station. But let's see what's going on inside. That's a nice addition right there. I like the motel. I reached my destination, but I can't repair my vehicle. But I can end the shift. Let's just end the shift and start a new one. I think that's a better idea.
Your shift is over, officer.
I do like the night driving, but it is very touchy on the steering when your keyboard and mouse. Definitely recommend they put a little bit more smoothness into that. It's too abrupt. It needs to be, I mean, when I'm changing lanes, it shouldn't be jerky like that, you know, and there's really not much you can do unless, I mean, they can do something. They can make the sensitivity better, but we'll see. But anyways, let's go ahead and leave that. It's a new day at the office. We're going to go open patrol again. Yes, open patrol. At least I thought I was doing. Continue with the current career. Now we want to do open patrol. Let's just find a nice spot somewhere. Let's do right here. I think that's where we were before, actually. All right, let's do midday. Hello, where's afternoon? Morning, evening, night. Well, I guess it's going to be evening. All right, well, should be an afternoon. Be more descriptive. Morning, afternoon, night. All right. So we're going to get back up. We're going to go back out and see what kind of mischief we can get into. Be nice if we could customize the tool belts a little bit more too. I feel like some of this is a little weird. Like the state police, their duty belts, I mean, it's highly shined. They're very like military almost. So I would kind of want to see that. All right, let's do our rusty but trusty here. Pull up the license plate reader, put on our headlights. Well, that seems a little better. It's a little slower on the turns now. I guess I just had to... Whoa, that's really kind of groggy. Don't hit it. Maybe a little too much. But at high speeds... And that's really the problem. It's at the higher speed, the more jerky it is. Oh, what am I pulling you over for? All right, run the plates. Expired license plate. Police computer. See what's going on. No gun permit, driving with tinted windows, cyberbullying, and DUI cannabis. No gun permit, invalid registration, and an expired license plate, apparently. Okay. Driver, car expired license plate.
The reason I pulled you over is because your license plate is out of date.
Doesn't everyone do that?
No, they don't all do that.
Please show me your license and vehicle registration.
Yes, officer. There you go.
All right. What do we got here? License is good. Okay. No, that's still good. So her registration, so it's just the plate. So the computer's wrong. Unless that's fake. Monat Cantu. Monat Cantu. Alright. 5, 6, 7. Let's give this back. I just want to check the computer real quick. Registration is invalid. I don't see nothing that the registration was fine. It wasn't. It was still good till next year. That's weird. All right, so some strange oddities with that. If the registration status is invalid, yet when I look at her license,
Driver's license and insurance card, please.
Yeah, sure, officer.
oh, I see. Okay, let's see here. Switch. All right. So the insurance is fine, the license is fine, but the registration is not. So we're used to have proof of registration, which is its own card, license, and proof of insurance when you're pulled over. So they're just kind of fictionalizing it a little bit. So if they can't read the plate, then obviously that's what they're going to do. Okay, that makes some sense, I guess. All right, so we're going to give them our ticket for the license plate. Car, expired license plate, ticket.
I will now fine you between $50 and $250 for having an expired license plate.
You're spoiling my good vibes.
Yeah, well, it could be worse.
Everything's fine. You're good to go. Bye.
All right. It's weird because the lights during the day should still be bright enough that you can see it reflecting off of things, and it just doesn't feel quite right. It feels like, because if I was to get lit up on I-4 right now by a state police officer or, the county or whatever, you would definitely, it'd be bright. It'd be blinding almost. So yeah, it just seems a little odd. But I guess that's just a matter of figuring out tones and all that. Crap, it's a frickin' accident. Alright, first things first. Let's make sure that everybody's okay. Is anybody injured? I don't see anybody injured. I just see a crunchum. Alright, so...
What's wrong with your vehicle? Can you tell me about it?
My car decided to play dead, and it's quite good at that.
Okay. Let me process that. I'm just going to go see what she says. That's an accident. Alright, so it's not a multiple car accident, although you would think it was.
Can you tell me how the accident happened?
I don't know, officer. Suddenly I lost control of my car.
Alright, she's swaying. She's looking weird. We're going to go ahead and do an alcohol test here.
Let's just check if you're under the influence of alcohol.
Oh yeah, way over.
Show me your ID and proof of insurance if available, please.
Here you go, officer.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, of course you smell alcohol.
You're under arrest.
What?
All right. We're going to search her, make sure that our officer that's going
I
to
need
come
to do a
pick her
search
up
on you to see if you're carrying anything illegal.
isn't going to get shot. Okay, good. All right.
Backup requested to take a suspect into custody. I repeat, backup requested.
Copy that. The nearest available unit will be sent to your current location.
All right, we're going to watch this. Whoa!
I'll be arriving at your location soon. I'll take charge of the suspect, partner. I need you to be cooperative and follow me to the patrol car. I have no choice.
Switchblade. So weapons in the car. All right, call a tow truck for
I
this.
have a vehicle here for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
A wrecker will be there in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, see if even through that smoke, it should be bright. Maybe putting some like bright glints onto it to make it look like it's brighter than it actually is. I'm just saying that might be a better idea here. All right. Get this one out of the way first. It's so weird that you would find a broken down car right behind an accident and not be a part of the same accident, the same accident, the same situation. It's like, oh yeah, my car broke down right before this lady crashed her car all over the road. But you never know. You see all kinds of weird things on the highway. All right, so he's done, and she's in custody and in jail right now. Now, if the tow truck would just go away, that'd be great. What's going on here? There's nothing blocking him. Maybe he's... Okay. I'm just going to call you a tow truck, buddy.
I have a vehicle here for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
No tow truck is currently
I
on
don't-
hand. We'll
I don't know why he's not...
as soon as it's available.
Let's release him.
Everything's fine. You're good to go. Bye.
See if he'll go get in the tow truck. Get moving, bro. Alright, well. I mean, I guess it is what it is. He should have pulled off a long time ago. So, another thing is these side haulers, they kind of suck. See, I would have gone with the tilting deck so that you could just winch it up there, but that way you could get off the road, or at least closer to off the road with it, and then pull it up onto your deck. These claw tow trucks, kind of unrealistic, but just my thought anyways. I tried to get this guy towed. It wouldn't work. There's nothing I can do for him. Yeah, he won't even talk to me anymore. And now I've got a whole bunch of frickin' guys in the way. This guy's not moving. Let's see if I can get him to order him to move ahead or something. Police hand gestures. No, nothing. Move. Nothing. So that's broken. All right. Well, it's not a crash bug, but we'll report it anyways. I'll write that down on my little list over here as soon as I find it. There we go. All right. On scene. Oh, crap. On scene. Come on, cap locks. Undo. There we go. Northbound on the highway. Car was two vehicles on the right shoulder. Trailing vehicle was broken down. I don't know what to phrase it. Front vehicle was involved in an accident. DUI, alcohol. Person was arrested. Tow truck was called, but the tow truck would not drive away after retrieving the vehicle. It's my suspicion that because there was another vehicle in close proximity, the AI is waiting for the broken down vehicle owner to enter the vehicle. I attempted to call a secondary tow truck to the location for the second vehicle, and it was denied, citing all trucks being busy. This caused a major traffic jam. I also checked for debris from the accident and found nothing to indicate the tow truck was obstructed. There. I think that handles that. But that's all we really can do at this point. So unless he just suddenly vanishes, we're kind of screwed. What do I do on this situation? The worst case scenario is I just put down cones and then make them go around. That might work. Supposedly there's a matrix on this, so maybe I can use the matrix. Somebody said something about that in Discord, actually. So let's see if we can cycle the matrix. Well, that didn't do anything, though. That didn't do nothing, and there's no way I can get them. I can't move all this stuff. The AI is not smart enough to know that they need to go around. Instead, we've got lines and lines and lines of cars, and I'm stuck in here as well. I guess I could back all the way up. Because there ain't nothing we can do. I mean, we could just position our patrol car right here so nobody else does it. They seem to be moving over. Just want to see what's going on with this. Alright, so I think the only way we're going to be able to get around that, if this is currently doing what I think it is, which is diverting traffic to the next lane, would be to stay in this lane when you find something like an accident on the side of the road. So that's about all we can do. I mean, it's not safe. Obviously, if I'm doing a traffic stop or something, I don't want people to be zooming by me. But at the same time, I don't want to impede traffic either. So I would probably have to position something like this so that people go around, and then we can keep the flow of traffic going, and then I would just use the inside shoulder to approach the vehicle and see what's going on. What the? Then I got rear-ended. What the hell? What the hell? You hit my vehicle, you idiot. Look at that. Look what you did to my beautiful car. You know how many times I got to ride back because the damage control doesn't work on this game? I ought to shoot you just for doing that. Give me your insurance and your ID, idiot.
Okay, officer. There you go.
Okay. Expired license. Red eyes. That could be either alcohol or drugs.
You'll
Let's
take a
just
test
check them
to
for
see if
both.
You've been driving under the influence of drugs.
Yep, he was high.
I have to arrest you.
Please, officer.
Please, officer, you just rear-ended a state police car. Yeah, I'm pissed.
I need some backup here to take a suspect into custody.
This ought to be a mess.
We're sending the closest transport to your location.
Hey, partner. I just parked here.
Whoa!
Soon.
Whoa!
Okay, partner. Please cooperate.
Oh my God. That's not good.
I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
All tow trucks are on call at the moment. We'll send one to your location as soon as possible.
I'm not apologizing. It wasn't me that got it. Was somebody hit me. Oh, hell no.
You can leave now. Have a great day. We're done. You can leave now. Have a good day.
Yeah, I'd like to get into my car now, you idiots. Oh. Okay. What the hell? Oh, okay, yeah, we've got some issues with the AI. Just a few. This is a total mess. Here, I'll clean up the garbage. Here you go. I can't even call to have my car towed. Get out of the way, dude. Oh my God. Back it up. You're on the shoulder. Back it up. All right, I'm going to have to do something that gets me, like, fired or whatever. There we go. Wow. That was interesting. Alright, let's try somewhere different because, oh my god. Oh, no, that's not what we want. We don't want that. We want this. Open patrol. Yeah, that's fine. Ah. Alright. Maybe this time we won't, like, get killed or die or whatever. That was just ridiculous. Oh, God. You know what? I think I'm going to go with, I don't really want that either. Let's do this one. We'll just repaint it to Florida Highway Patrol. Good Lord. All right. So let's just go ahead and come over here. Sunshine State. I think everything else looked pretty good on it, actually. I liked the light bar. I don't know if I want to change it. Yeah, let's try that one and see what it looks like. I suppose that's not bad. Let's get some lights on. Oh my god. Whoa, almost didn't make it. Alright, I gotta fix that. That's just a little too sensitive. Or desensitized, I should say. Alright, so let's just go. Let's do 0.7. No, let's do 0.8. That ought to be good, right? Right? Yeah? Alright. No mirrors, can't see what's going on. It's a good thing I looked. Very dangerous when you have to, like, look back like that. Punch it up in the computer. No gun permit. Registration insurance is valid. Open warrant, no. Money laundering. Good old Shirley Goodshoes is over here, you know, laundering money for the mob. Driver. Driving.
I pulled you over because you crossed the center line.
Really? I hope I'm not in trouble for it.
Show me your license and car insurance, please.
Okay, officer. There you go.
There's a license. It's good. Insurance is good. She looks nervous, but that doesn't mean anything. But money laundering. she might just be nervous because she's dealing with a state police officer. Let's just go ahead and driving. Driver. No. There's really no way to. Yeah, there's really no way to just say, hey, you know, look, I'm going to give you a warning. So we're just going to go ahead and let her go.
Yeah, everything's fine. Good to go. Bye.
Which driver? Oh God, here we go. Holding Q is doing nothing. Why did my lights turn off?
Could you tell me how the accident happened?
I don't know, officer. Suddenly, I lost control of my car.
I'd like to see your ID and car insurance, please.
Here you go, officer.
Insurance is out of date, is it? Yep, by 6 months.
All right. I'm just collecting a sample to check if you've had any alcohol while driving.
Nope. See if you're under the influence of drugs.
I'm
You're
just
acting
collecting a
nervous,
sample to see
you've
if
got
you've
expired
used any drugs
insurance
while
card,
driving.
and you've randomly wrecked your car on the highway. Alright. Where's it at? There it is, driver. No insurance.
I have to issue you a ticket because you don't have valid insurance.
So much money for such a small infraction.
Yeah, you think it's small now. Wait until you have to replace your car.
I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
The tow truck will be at your location as soon as possible.
Seriously? Oh my God. Why are you behind the tow truck?
It's fine. Have a nice day.
Are you going to get into the truck? Or is this another one of these? Of course it's going to do that. Oh my God. Let's get our car out of the way this time. I don't feel like repairing it again or having to shoot somebody. Yeah, we're getting the hell out of here. Alright, so that's not working correctly. It's a little touchy, but it's better. They could use some steering correction just to keep you in your lane, but that's just my opinion. Because unless you're using a controller, it's not really working out too well for me. But then again, maybe if I was to plug in my controller and try it, it'd be better. Why is everybody going so slow? Is it because I'm here? Really? Oh my God. Really? Brake checked me and then you... Wow. No turn signal. Expired ID. No gun permit. Parking a handicap zone. Drinking public failure to yield.
I stopped you for failing to use your turn signal as required.
Do you have proof?
Yes, my
Because I'm
dash
sure
cam.
that I used it.
I'd like to see your driver's license and car insurance, please.
Yes, officer. There you go.
Alright, that's definitely expired. That's still good though. Dilated pupils. Okay,
Out of
come
your
on out
car
there,
and
bud.
move to the sidewalk, please.
Frickin' really.
I'll take a sample to check if you've taken drugs before driving.
Oh, cocaine. What do you know?
You're being arrested.
No, don't. Please, officer.
This weird issue with his hair. See how it's blue and glowy? That's a little weird.
I need backup to take a subject into custody.
Understood. The closest available unit will be dispatched to your location.
Alright, let's see what kind of a shit show this is going to be. Oh! He just appeared out of the wall. Whoa! Oh my God.
I'll be there soon.
Never mind, you don't need your car anymore, bro.
Please, do not resist.
It's now part of the police transport vehicle.
If I have to.
Good Lord. Alright, I want to see you drive away from this. Can you even drive away from it? Probably not. Well, I can't even search the other side, really. I don't dare do this, but
I
why
have a
not?
vehicle here that
Let's
needs
just
towing.
make it even
I
worse.
need a wrecker at my current location, please.
Sure. They will be with you shortly.
I'm going to get well out of the way of this. Jesus. Let's see if I can push him out of the way. Nope, can't budge him, not even a little bit. Good Lord. All right, so wow, where to begin? All right, so your arrest, the paddy wagon or the arrest transport isn't doing its thing. Oh, this is right where I was last time. This is where I got the crash at. And I can't get out of the car because it's too close to the... Yeah. Let's see if I can inch it up a little bit. There we go. This is where it crashed last time. Wow.
Could you
What
tell me
happened,
how
bro?
the accident happened?
I'm not sure, officer. Everything happened so fast.
Well, yeah, you were probably speeding.
Let me see your ID and, if available, this vehicle's insurance, please.
Sure, officer. Here you go.
All right, so he's got no valid insurance.
Kindly cooperate as I collect a sample to see if you're drunk.
All right, it seems to be okay there. Let's just check.
Please
We're going to
allow
do
me
the whole
collect a
9
sample
yards
to
on
see
him
if
because
you're
this
under the
accident
influence
is
of any drugs.
peculiar and it's on the wrong side of the road. And all right, so nothing like that. All right, so what I'm going to do, the guy probably was looking at his phone or something, right? And he wrecked his car. Nobody else has been hurt. His car is totaled. So I guess I'll just take pictures of it. I mean, there's really no point. I mean, I'm not sure why I would bother. It's not like we did it, you know. He hit the guardrail and did some crazy stuff to his car. Whoa! Don't hit me. You know, that Matrix sign is supposed to basically tell people, hey, there's an accident right here, slow down.
All right, here's your accident report.
Well documented and exhaustive report. Thank you, officer.
You can leave now. Have a great day. I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
Roger will be there in a couple of
Get out of the way here. Oh, look. My crap's all screwed up now. Mind you, again, this is with destruction off, but it doesn't seem to work. Let's see if he at least gets in the tow truck this time. Of course, he's on the wrong side of the road, and he's going to have to cross the lane and get into the lane where oncoming traffic is coming. That can't end well. Oh, God. Don't hit him. Don't hit me. Well, he did get in. And now my car is all crunched to hell. I don't know what happened there. Well, we're going to go ahead and try to find a cop shop and take care of that because, yeah, that's going to drive me nuts. Again, no mirrors, so I can't see what's coming. So an awful lot of breakdowns, more than normal. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's a thing too. Oh, you really can't see what's coming, can you? Let's get over here. Every one of them speeding. They're pulling away from me, and I'm doing 65 and a 55. Crap. Let's just back up. There's nobody behind me right now. But with no LiDAR, no way to document it. Unless I want to sit on a bridge or a shoulder zapping them with a speed gun, which, yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's a ridiculous amount of extra effort that I really don't want to have to do. Let's make sure everybody's coming over here. Nope. Good. Come over here. I'm not really concerned with that. I need to get back to the station and fix my car. Because it's tore up from the floor up now. Doggone it, that's a way station, not an actual place where I can get my car fixed. They need to change the icons. And again, that wall should not be there. I need a place where there's an actual car. Yeah, because the last thing I want to deal with right now is another accident. Alright, so a couple of things that are bothering me. If I turn off destruction or car damage, I would expect it not to take any damage. Instead, my car looks like someone took it, used it like a Snickers bar. Just chomped it all up. I mean, look at that. Smashed out windows, front end's all messed up. Whoa! My God. Yeah. So much for, casual driving and merging into lanes and using turn signals. And it was like, oh no, they might be under the influence. Come on. There we go. The ALPR is not working. Oh, look, reported stolen. Fine, we'll pull them over on our way back to get our car fixed.
The reason I pulled you over is because you were swerving across the lane.
I don't think you were looking properly.
Let me see your driver's license, and if available, this vehicle's insurance plate.
Okay, officer. There you go.
All right. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of the vehicle,
Slowly
bud.
step out of the car and move to the sidewalk, please.
That's not the sidewalk. You're going to get run over. God. I guess we're administering
Please
our
cooperate
alcohol
peacefully
test
while
right
I
here.
Take a sample to check if you're drunk.
Yeah, you think? All right, let's see here.
I have to arrest you.
Please, officer.
Please, officer, you just freaking drove right in front of me. Let's just search you down, make sure you got nothing
Please
else on
cooperate
you.
for a search procedure.
Oh, look, a handgun, which I'm fairly certain he's not supposed to have. Oh, look. That's not good. Quest profile could not be found in the system, which means this guy's got to have a fake ID or something.
Show me your
Take a
ID
look
and
at
proof
it
of
again.
insurance if available, please.
Here you go, officer.
Well, that's his face. Jeha Carlos Eduardo. Yeah, that's something really messed up about this. But he does have a gun permit, but he's driving drunk. I don't know. We're just gonna go ahead and take him in.
Please stay calm so we can.
We're
go
not
to
gonna
patrol
try
car.
the arrest transport again because that was ridiculous.
Watch your head, please.
Yeah, watch the glass too. Oh, what am I doing? I need to have this towed. Probably should. Yeah, I'll just tow it.
I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
Tow truck will be at your
Just don't tow mine. I'm still in it. All right. Now let's see if they actually drive away this time. That'd be nice. Oh, finally.
You have the right to remain silent. Any statement you make may be used for or against you in a court of law. You have the right to have a competent and independent counsel, preferably of your own choice. And if you cannot afford the services of counsel, the government will provide you one. You understand these rights?
It's gonna be a long ride back to the police precinct, but we're gonna do it anyways. I think we want to be in that lane anyways. Whoa. Not sure what this guy's doing here. Report or what? I guess we can report them if they're driving erratically. Oh God, just get us off this. What the hell's going on here? The hell's going on here? Is there a UFO sighting or something? Where am I at? we're getting off this road. Mirrors. Definitely mirrors. Yeah, I don't care what's going on with you. Just get out of my way. I'm trying to get to the post with my detainee. Oh, sensitive. Usually, you don't normally go through the front door of the precinct anyways. You usually go through the detainee door. There's a detention door in the back.
Let's take you to the cell.
We'll take him in. Then we're going to repair our vehicle. And then we're going to call it quits for today because there are a lot of things on my list already.
All right, time to get in.
All right. Dry up, sober up, have a nice court date. Yeah. So much for the destruction being off. Damage is definitely still on. Let's do a quick repair. Need a new car. All right. I think we're going to end it right here because, wow, I'm stressed out driving around on that highway with all that crap going on. Yeah, there should be another garage. This needs to be bigger. It needs another garage with a drive-in, and then take your prisoner to the cells from there. Definitely a redesign of the post would be a good thing. All right. Well, I think this is pretty good for episode 1. There are some issues, obviously. You guys got to see it. I mean, the AI on the arrest transports is just ridiculously bad. I didn't do any of the internal city PD stuff because I wanted to focus on Highway Today because that's primarily where I like to hang out when I'm playing the games like this. I like to be the guy that goes and gets the commercial vehicle pullovers and accident reports and things like that. I like all that stuff. So, but anyways. You can see it as well as I can. It's pretty awful, but it's still improving slightly. The lights look better. I like that they'll get into the tow truck when they're not bugged. There are some good points to it, but there are also some bad points to it. So I just wanted to go ahead and say that. And don't forget that we can do Unity Gaming Group. We have Ark Survival Ascended servers, a Conan Exile server, Pal World server, and a couple other ones that we're waiting on. So we are definitely looking for players. You can join us at the Ark Survival Ascended servers at Unity Gaming Group if you search for it. It's PvE with QOL mods, about 30 mods for the regular maps and 32 for Ragnarok. Lots of boosted rates, all the current maps, daily backups and restarts. No monetization at all. We're not going to ask you for a penny. It's all privately owned by us. My wife and I run these servers. They're in a server room right behind us. So, and we've got a very laid-back admin. As a matter of fact, you probably will never have to deal with admin. Our mods will take care of corpse retrievals if you use the Omega Teleporter remote and the Omega Teleporters. So, and if you get stuck, you can use the remote to teleport out and whatever you need to do. The cluster focuses on making the ARC experience available for people from all walks of life. You know, if you've got a busy life where you don't have a lot of time to be updating decay timers and showing up every 5 days, our cluster is definitely meant for you. It's meant for busy people with busy lives. There's boosted rates and stuff, so you shouldn't have to worry about losing any of your progression. You can always find us on Discord if you search for the Unity Gaming Group Discord, and just look for the logo. And I think that's it for today. Thank you, and thank you for watching.